We're live. All right, let's talk about how I upscaled my earnings in the Amazon Influencer Program and finally reached over $1,000 a month in commissions. Over. Oh, yeah, that's right. Over. Fantastic. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go through the stats. I love a good stat update. And I was trying to load it on my computer, and for whatever reason, Amazon is being a cute little butt and won't let me load on a separate window. So, oh wait, there it is. Yes. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna push that button. Okay, we're cooking with gas now. Let's go. So we're gonna look at last month, which is April. 30 days in April, which I know a little bit shorter of a month means you might make less, but here we go. Okay, so with my offsite commission, so that's like Amazon affiliate links that are underneath my YouTube videos. If I share something to Instagram, anything like that, I actually made $47.78. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is a tremendous amount. I've never made that much on offsite. And there was like a bonus action this last month. I can't go into details about that because Amazon doesn't like it when you share details. But I got a $75 commission of a bonus. Yes, 75. That's what I made. So that was amazing. And my clicks for offsite weren't that great. 827, which is awesome for me, but I know lots of other people with their offsite, how they're like, oh, you can make so much money with affiliate links. I just don't get that many clicks. I mean, ish. I also use a Genius link to help me basically create a link that doesn't just go to Amazon, but it like opens the app inside their phone. So they're already signed in. So they're already like primed to add to cart, if you will. And good, no one's here. It's just me. A little less pressure that way. Just talking to me, no big deal. Okay, now here's the crazy part. Creator connections. This much underneath $400 on creator connections. Now, if you haven't heard about creator connections, that's like awesome commissions. It is a commission that is based off of what items shipped out on offsite and what items shipped out on site as well. So it works both ways. So let's say this wallet, it's definitely not on Creator Connections, but this Loungefly wallet, if I sold this offsite, like I had a link to it underneath my YouTube video, which I don't because I have no idea if this is even on Amazon. But if I find it, I'm going to link it because hello, Goofy Movie. Yes. So if it was also on Creator Connections for a campaign, which means the company is like, hey, we believe in this product and we want you to influence people to buy it for a bigger commission, which can be 10 to 50%, 50. So you not only make the small commission of like that 2 to 4%, but then in addition to that, you make that 10 to 50. I mean, game changer. Oh, I just can't talk enough about Creator Connections. I absolutely love it. I look at it every single day. I scroll through it just to see if there's anything that maybe I possibly could want, message a brand, start those connections. Connections. But yeah, okay, let's get into the big stuff, the on-site, because that's where it's all about with Amazon Influencer. Okay, I'm going to switch over here. It's going to take its sweet time. We're going to look at April only. Okay. I had 4,396 clicks. That for me is just under the type of clicks that I made in December. Okay? Like the month of Christmas. I don't know what was happening this month, but it was awesome for me. I'd been having some smaller months. I felt like I was averaging around like 450 a month of commissions. And I just felt like everybody around me, like on Facebook groups and stuff like that, was doing so much better and with more videos or around the same amount of videos. And I was like, really? I have over 350 videos at this point, but like, I feel like I should be making more. So if you watched my last live, I actually did my best in February and March to add a bunch more big ticket items, and that has truly paid off. I sold a power tool this month because I added it at the beginning of April to my storefront. 26 power tools. I can't tell you what it is, but I'm just going to say that I sold 26 of them, and I am insanely proud of that. Like, whoa. What? I mean, this little girl, sold 26 of this one power tool, and it was a good commission item. So just saying, the power tool itself is like over $100. So the fact that it's already over 100 is awesome for your commissions, but it also just like adds more and more to like your confidence level. Like, beautiful thing. Okay. So let's talk about it. My shipped items, 427. I did have 45 returns. That happens. I have a bunch of clothing items. That's just going to be a reality. But somebody actually returned something pretty big this past month, and I was surprised. The product that they returned was a big ticket item, and I don't know. I'm always confused when that gets returned, not just because it's a big ticket, but because I feel like it's actually a really good product that I personally really love and enjoy. So I don't know. There could be all kinds of reasons why people return things, down to they just didn't want to put it together or whatever. Maybe their bank account wasn't looking so good and they were like, you know what? This is going to have to wait. Simple as that. All right. Now, a lot of people look at conversion rates. I don't like to. I think that conversion rate is very misleading because it's looking at the number of shipped items compared to the number of clicks, but that's only looking at it in a small window because your clicks that are happening today are not on the same items that are shipping out today. Yes, Amazon does have a lot of same day ship outs, but really it takes about 24 to 48 or maybe even longer for items to really ship out and land on people's doorstep. So that whole like shipped items compared to clicks, I just feel like it never truly adds up to what the reality of the situation is. So my conversion rate was actually under 10% at 9.71. I don't worry about it. I stopped looking at that once I realized that the clicks and the shipped items never truly match. I was like, meh, it's not my concern. The shipped revenue is insane. I made Amazon over $25,000. Okay. They definitely want me as an employee, am I right? And I was only $5 underneath 800 for my commissions just on onsite. That is not including what I made for Creator Connections and my offsite, including that bonus. Altogether, I made, can't tell you the exact number, but I'm gonna give you a ballpark. I made just over $1,300 in the month of April. Passive income, my friends. Passive income. Because last month I only added 15 videos. That's it. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I tried to add like 50 videos a month. I haven't really done that since like my first 2 months in the program, which was almost a year ago now. I don't add a whole lot of videos each month. I'm trying to get at least like 10 or above. But I want all of my videos to be of quality and of quality products that actually impact me in some way or I like in some way, things like that. And like I said, I am trying to focus more on items that are over $100 if I can. And next week, my family and I are actually going to stay in an Airbnb. And judging by the pictures, I'm going to have a lot of stuff to play with and review. I'm so psyched. And I actually did get gifted a couple different items from brands that I'm going to get to play with and review while we're at the Airbnb at the lake. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. So yes. So I added 15 videos for a total of 365 videos at this point. I just realized I did something weird on my spreadsheet. I'm not a good spreadsheet person. Okay, sorry. ADHD coming in hard. All right. Anyways, yeah. So, do I recommend the Amazon Influencer Program? Is it too saturated? Is it possible? Is it easy? No. I think it's possible that it could be oversaturated because a lot of people are finding out how awesome it is. However, there are so many people that are going to drop out because if they're not getting that instant success, they're going to get discouraged. And I got to tell you, my first couple of months were good, but they weren't like, oh my God, amazing. Like I've heard about people making thousands of dollars in their first and second month. And I'm like, how are you doing that? I don't understand. What? Like, how? So don't get discouraged just because you're at the beginning. You only have so many videos. And here's the thing, just because you review the Yeti mic doesn't mean that people are buying the Yeti mic right now or that they're watching your video last before they add the Yeti mic to the cart. You know, I mean, it all depends on what's the item, how many times a month is it selling, how many times a day is it selling, what's the commission on it, because that makes a big impact as well. Is it on Creator Connections for that extra boost of commission? And then also, like, was your video any good? Did you just like say, this is the mic, it's good, I like it, it's blue? Okay, well, that didn't tell the person on the other side any information about like, is this going to be compatible with my computer? Do you like the sound of it? Does it work with your personal volume of voice? Because I have to turn what's called the gain all the way down on this because I blow out mics because I get super loud. I just have a volume that is louder than other people, just like in general. So I have to be mindful of that when I'm buying a mic. It's like, am I even going to be able to, or is the mic going to be able to handle me? You know, that's what it really comes down to. So all those things get impacted. So if you're just starting out, and by just starting out, I mean just in your first 6 months, because I do believe that that first 6 months is everything of like adding videos of quality, learning. It's a giant learning curve. Like, let's see, I started in June of 2024. It's now May. April was my best month. Yeah. Better than December, better than November. Hold on. I'm going to actually look at. Wow. So basically, my month of April is almost exactly like if I combined November and December of 2024. It would be just over what I made last month. So hang in there, keep working hard, and keep learning. Keep watching videos like this because I've watched a ridiculous amount of videos about the Amazon influencer so that I can keep growing and keep learning and learning all the things. And it just, if you're not having fun, get out. If you are having fun, keep moving forward. And that's all I have to say about that. So yeah, I'll catch you on the flippity flip. And oh, hey, tell me, what is the most fun item that you personally sell? For me, it used to be a bidet. I used to think that was like the funniest item. I would look for it every day on my shipped items, on my on-site commissions. But now I look for that power tool. And every time I see it, I get a boost of excitement. So tell me the item that gives you a boost of excitement. You don't have to tell me the exact item. Just give me like a ballpark general idea of what it is. All right. Catch you on the flippity flip.